For this video review, we're going to take a look at Transformers Allspark Power Landmine or Autobot Landmine. Okay, so quick 360 on the box packaging. Okay, so let's adjust the camera a bit. There you go. So a little bit of bio on Autobot Landmine. Okay, so you could pause and read the script. And this figure was released in 2007. The figure also comes with the instruction manual for transformation and the only accessory that we have on board for the action figure. Okay, so the weapon. So this is its transformation mode in vehicle form. A M203 grenade launcher, extended form. Okay, so we have the figure on the review table. So this is the quick 360 view in vehicle form. There you go. So we did not attach the accessory yet. We are going to attach that later on to the vehicle form. Okay, so length of 5 inches front to the rear bumper, 2.5 inches for width, and a height from the roof line to the base of the review table. That's going to be 2 inches. Okay, so there you go, up close and personal with Autobot Landmine in vehicle form. Okay, so this is how the action figure looks in vehicle form with the weapons, with the weapon attached. Okay, front, side, the back. Okay, so length of 5 inches, height from the roof line to the base of the table, that's 2 inches, and width of 2.5 inches from this wheel to that wheel, end to end. View of the top of the vehicle, rear, gunner side or the passenger side, driver's side. Let's light up that cockpit. Okay, and fuselage, head unit, and we have spring suspension, as you can see there. So spring suspension, so even on these sections too. Okay, so as for height of the figure in robot form, it's going to be 5.75 inches. Okay, so quick 360 view of the overall design of the Landmine action figure. Okay, so yeah, if you like military themed Transformers action figures, so this is one of them. Okay, now so without the weapon, so that's how the action figure looks. Now to discuss articulation points. Okay, so the head is on a ball joint and right now it is loosey-goosey. Okay, yeah, but so far, yeah, hasn't detached it. Okay, so that's a close view of the head sculpt or details of the head sculpt of the action figure. Chest, arms, okay, the shoulder profile from this angle, back, sector 7, unit number 52, front grille, and lighting system for the vehicle. Okay, details for the articulation on the arm. Okay, so we have a hinge there, and we still have a secondary point in there. Okay, so that's a ball joint. So second ball joint, so actually lots of articulation points. Here you go. So bend for the elbow and the handsets. So this is on full ball joint too, and we have hinges. So yeah, built for fighting. Okay, so take a look at that grasp. Okay, and could also be used as Wolverine gloves for tearing. Okay, here we go. So rotation on the waistline. T-poses, very possible, very articulated action figure. Back kick, front kick, side kick, bend on the knee, bend on the calf, bend on the toe. So supports the articulation theme too because of transformation. There you go. Roller blades, rear tire. Okay, so these sections too, very deep articulation points. Oops, and because it's on a ball joint, you could snap it out of place but easily snap back on. Okay, yeah, very articulated action figure. Okay, jumping pose, kicking pose, okay, looks good. Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme, there you go. Okay, so details in vehicle form 95%, details in robot form or alternate form 96%, articulation, that's 100% for me. Okay, even for a 2007 action figure, or released in 2007. Okay, great to have this in your collection. Okay, so as for transformation process, okay, so let's take a look at the figure first in vehicle form. Okay, so that is how it's supposed to look. Okay, front. Nope. Take off the weapon from the roofline. Actually very easy, simple transformation method. Chest and arms, the back and the legs. Yeah, okay, so very easy, simple thing that you're going to do first is to separate this section and extend the whole arm out that way to accommodate for space in transformation. Okay, so just that, this angle, there you go. Now these sections, take a hold of that and bend it backwards or split the figure in half. Okay, there you go. Raise this section or the front of the hood, that's going to accommodate for the release of the head unit in transformation mode, and you could start from this section already. Okay, so by hyper extending the rest of the sections, splitting these two sections in half, move towards the back. The rear tires need to be pushed to center line. Here you go. So there's one, and that's what you need to do. Push this section to center line and bring it down. Okay, same thing. So this is going to be the toes of the action figure, so just snap it into place. Okay, so pegging points. Of course, this is going to have pegging points too. Okay, here you go, 1 and 2. Okay, so check for articulation point. Okay, so there you go, one is done, or one section is done. Okay. Okay, so for check for orientation in transformation. Nope. Yeah, you have to peg it into place, secure that. Rear wheel. Okay. Now this section, you just have to, and as you move the front section down, just clear the arms. Okay, so just move these pieces accordingly to accommodate for transition of the whole hood section exposing the head unit, which did already attach. Okay, there you go, there goes the head of the review table. Okay, so let's bring it back. Okay, so that peg is going to rest on that joint. Okay, so just bring this down and move the arms accordingly. Okay, so move them up so you could move this section down that way. Okay, and it's going to peg into place. Okay, so this section, just lower it down to the back. You've got the head, ball joint, and just snap it back into place. As for the hands, so yeah, okay, so just expose the fingers and the thumb and align. Okay, so do the same thing in this section. Okay, fingers, thumb, align and realign to expose the elbows. Okay, so put that head in proper position, reposition the handsets for a more just a normal neutral pose for this review. Okay, and you could even lower raise these sections up so these bars are not going to rub against the front wheel. Okay, and of course it improves aesthetics of the action figure. There you go. Of course, reposition the forearms and the handsets for a more neutral pose, and of course the calf. Okay, so reposition the calf. Here you go. So to expose the overall alternate humanoid form of Landmine. Okay, so there you go. So let's adjust the camera. Landmine 2007, good plastic, so nothing broke on this review, still fully articulated, nicely detailed. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.